Bismillah, alhamdulillah, wassalatu wassalamu ala rasulillah wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wa tabi'ahum hudah amma ba'd. In the second juz, we have the beginning of it. It's beginning with the story actually, story of changing of the Qibla. We talked about that last year. And story at the end of the juz as well. The story at the end of the juz is amazing. And it is relevant to our time. It is the story of the Nabi of Allah Azza wa Jal, Dawood alayhi salam. The story begins with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentioning أَلَمْ تَرَ إِلَى الَّذِينَ خَرَجُوا مِنْ دِيَارِهِمْ وَهُمْ أُلُوفٌ حَذَرَ الْمَوْتِ. Have you not seen those who left their houses in thousands, fearing death? فَقَالَ لَهُمُ اللَّهُ مُوتُوا ثُمَّ أَحْيَاهُمْ. Allah told them to die. He caused them to die. Then He resurrected them. After that, Allah Azza wa Jal says, أَلَمْ تَرَ إِلَى الْمَلَإِ مِنْ بَنِي إِسْرَائِيلَ مِنْ بَعْدِ مُوسَى إِذْ قَالُوا لِنَبِيٍّ لَهُمْ ابْعَثْ لَنَا مَلِكًا نُقَاتِلْ فِي سَبِيلِ اللَّهِ. Have you not seen Mala? Mala, a word, refers to, in our time, what you can call VIP, the elderly ones, the elite, from the children of Israel, after the time of Musa alayhi salam, when they told their prophet, so they had a prophet already. What did they tell their prophet? We want a king, so we can fight in the cause of Allah. This is actually an indication of what happened earlier. Is it easy for you just to leave home and to go? Usually people don't do that. You might find a family, a group of people, but the entire city in thousands, that's very rare. And Allah Azza wa Jal mentioned that. They left in thousands, fearing death. That's one of their characteristics, the children of Israel, which is cowardice. They are cowards. Now they come to their prophet, telling him what? We want a king. So this is an indication that they were divided and now they want to be united. They want to be united. We want a king, so we can fight in the cause of Allah. What was the initial reaction of their prophet? قال هل عسيتم إن كتب عليكم القتال ألا تقاتلوا? Is it that when fighting becomes mandatory, you will not fight? That was his initial reaction. Why? If people come to you telling you, we want your help, we want to do this, why would you tell them immediately, no? You might not do it. I don't think you will do it. First of all, those people from the children of Israel, they were talking to whom? To a prophet. So the prophet was not enough for you? You want a king? That was their problem. You have a prophet of Allah, but that's not enough. You want a king. So he told them that. Is it that when a king will be appointed for you, you will run away, you will not fight? What did they say? وَمَا لَنَا أَلَّا نُقَاتِلَ فِي سَبِيلِ اللَّهِ. Why would we not fight? وَقَدْ أُخْرِجْنَا مِنْ دِيَارِنَا وَأَبْنَائِنَا. While we were driven away from our homes and our families. What happened? فَلَمَّا كُتِبَ عَلَيْهِمُ الْقِتَالِ تَوَلَّوْا. When fighting became mandatory, they ran away. إِلَّا قَلِيلًا مِّنْهُمْ. Except for a few of them. SubhanAllah, this is about the children of Israel, but it is true about our time as well. You have every cause, every reason, and still you are trying to make excuses. Every now and then you make excuses. So their prophet told them, إِنَّ اللَّهَ قَدْ بَعَثَ لَكُمْ طَالُوتَ مَلِكًا. Allah appointed Talut for you as a king. You asked for a king, here is a king. What did they say? أَنَّا يَكُونُ لَهُ الْمُلْكُ عَلَيْنَا. Who is it to become our king? Earlier they were asking, we want a king. Their prophet told them, this is your king. He didn't tell them, I am choosing him. He said, Allah. So it is not my choice. It is Allah's choice. Did they agree? Did they accept that? No. أَنَّا يَكُونُ لَهُ الْمُلْكُ عَلَيْنَا. How come he is our king? Who is it? وَنَحْنُ أَحَقُّ بِالْمُلْكِ مِنْهُ. We are more worthy of kingship. وَلَمْ يُؤْتَ سَعَةً مِنَ الْمَالِ. He doesn't have a lot of money. This is one of the problems that we still have in our time. You look at someone, just because he's less than you in money, in job, in education, and you think you are better than him. No, you might be, but that would never be the standard. Never. What did he say? قَالَ إِنَّ اللَّهَ اصْطَفَاهُ عَلَيْكُمْ. Allah is the one who chose him. It's Allah's choice, not my choice. وَزَادَهُ بَسْطَةً فِي الْعِلْمِ وَالْجِسْمِ. He increased him in stature, in his physique, in his physical built. He is grown up, he is strong, muscular man. Education. فِي الْعِلْمِ وَالْجِسْمِ. He has more knowledge than you and he is stronger than you. Further, he told them there is a sign from Allah. The box that includes the Torah of Musa alayhi salam that was revealed from Allah to Musa alayhi salam will be given to him. This was something lost for the children of Israel long time ago when they disobeyed Allah. It was lost. So now it was given to him. Eventually what happened? They agreed. Now it is like a miracle happening. So they went with him. Before the battle, the king that was chosen for them told them, there is a river. You shouldn't drink from it. Did they listen? Most of them drank from it, except for a few. Now it is time for fighting. They felt that they are outnumbered. The enemy is more than them, so they complained. This story, wallahi, it's amazing. I hope when you read it, because it is at the end of the second juz, and if you started the khatm of the Quran, most likely you reached it, or you are going to reach it. Read the translation, read the interpretation. It's amazing story. The story of Talut and Dawood alayhi salam, because it is very relevant to our time. You find people divided, everyone wants to do his own thing, nobody wants to be united. Everyone tries to make an excuse. It is me, the only one who has the sole truth. Everybody else is wrong. That's what we're struggling with. That's what we are facing in our time. Not only that, in our time, many times, we are surprised when an underdog turns out to be victorious. Oh, how come this happened? When someone who is poor, who's not very well educated, and he makes an invention and he has a patent, and everybody looks and says, why? He didn't come from prestigious family, from very well-known school. This is the story of Dawood alayhi salam. When Dawood alayhi salam, وَقَتَلَ دَاوُودُ جَالُوتَ. He killed the king of the enemy. وَقَتَلَ دَاوُودُ جَالُوتَ وَآتَاهُ اللَّهُ الْمُلْكَ وَالْحِكْمَةِ. Allah combined for Dawood alayhi salam prophethood and kingship. So the children of Israel now wouldn't complain. They have a prophet and it is not sufficient for them, they want a king. Dawood alayhi salam and his son Sulaiman alayhi salam afterwards, they were both what? Kings and prophets. وَقَتَلَ دَاوُودُ جَالُوتَ وَآتَاهُ اللَّهُ الْمُلْكَ وَالْحِكْمَةَ وَعَلَّمَهُ مِمَّا يَشَاءُ. It is unfortunate that in our time, one of the most famous writers, is one of the top list in New York Times editorial, wrote a book on this story, the story of Dawood and Jalut, which is known in English, David and Goliath. He wrote an entire book that became bestseller. And we Muslims were not benefiting from that. And it is in our book in the Quran. So this is the story for tonight. Jazakumullahu khairan. Sallallahu wa sallam ala Muhammad wa sahbihi ajma'in. Tonight's question, one of the companions had a title, the one with the two lights, Dhun Nurayn, the one with the two lights. Who is it? Who is it? Uthman radiallahu anhu. Why he was called the one of the two lights? He married two daughters of the Prophet ﷺ. That's not the question. The question is, who's the companion who's known as the one with the one light? That's the question. Who's the companion who's known as the one with the one light? Okay, this is tonight's question. Jazakumullah khairan. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.